Are you someone who often finds yourself losing sleep over deadlines, social plans, or simply can't seem to quiet your mind enough to fall asleep? Don't worry, we've all been there before. Welcome back to Health Also, where your well-being meets real science. Today, let us explore if your brain has a secret superpower to make up for those lost hours of sleep. Before we dive into the science, let's talk about the elephant in the room. We all know that sleep is vital. It's during sleep that our bodies repair tissues, our immune systems are strengthened, and our brains process the day's events. So, when we lose sleep, whether it's a one-time thing or a chronic issue, our brains have to work harder to compensate. Now picture this, you've got a big test coming up but spent the night before cramming instead of sleeping. You walk into the exam hall feeling like you might fall asleep at any moment. Yet somehow you manage to stay focused enough to answer every question. Did you pull off an all-nighter without even realizing it? Well, not exactly. Your brain made some smart moves behind the scenes to keep you going. In a recent 16-week-long study conducted by Washington University in St. Louis, researchers investigated the relationship between sleep loss and brain activity while participants completed working memory tasks. Here's what they discovered: despite participants getting less sleep, their performance remained steady. How did they do it? Through something called dynamic flexibility. So, what does dynamic flexibility mean? Think of your brain as a vast network of roads and highways connecting various regions. These routes allow information to travel quickly and efficiently throughout your brain. When you lose sleep, it's like the traffic getting heavier on these routes. But instead of slowing down, your brain adjusts. It finds alternative paths, almost like opening up new lanes and on-ramps to keep the traffic flowing smoothly. The researchers observed this phenomenon in several regions of the brain, including the visual cortex, which usually processes visual input, the frontal cortex, crucial for decision-making and attention, and the temporal cortex, which plays a role in memory and language. Interestingly, the visual cortex became particularly active in memory processing when sleep was reduced. It's like your brain saying, "Hey, we've got less sleep, so let's reroute those brain highways to make sure we've got enough power for memory." But how do scientists measure something as complex as brain flexibility? Enter dynamic community detection. This method analyzes how connected these brain regions are over time while performing tasks. The more a region shifts its network, the more flexible it's considered. And guess what? The study found that higher flexibility meant better performance, especially when sleep was limited. The findings of this study were surprising and significant. They suggest that our brains have an incredible ability to adapt to changing conditions, especially in the short term. So yes, you might be able to pull off that all-nighter without completely tanking your focus or memory, at least once in a while. However, this doesn't give you a free pass to start pulling all-nighters every week. Over time, the brain's backup systems might weaken with consistently poor sleep. In the long run, the brain needs rest to recharge. Without it, we might face issues like burnout, impaired decision-making, memory loss, and mood disorders. Our brains are incredibly powerful organs capable of amazing things, including adapting to a single night of lost sleep. But this doesn't diminish the importance of sleep. Instead, it highlights the incredible intelligence of our brains in maintaining balance. It as a gentle reminder to appreciate the complexity of our bodies and minds and to ensure we prioritize rest alongside ambition. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to overlook the significance of a good night's sleep. But as this study reminds us, our brains are remarkably adaptable and resilient. So next time you find yourself burning the midnight oil, remember your brain might just have a trick up its sleeve. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with others who might find it helpful too. By staying informed about our brain's capabilities, we can navigate life's demands while prioritizing our well-being. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Until then, rest well and let your brain do its magic.